Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Hello, everybody.
Let's make it a good day.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you. Thanks. I love you. Okay, you know what? Wednesday. Thank you, Wednesday. They're real good today. Well, that's right. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Hi. First, remember the good old days when we just had two choices for Oreos? Remember that? We had regular and double stuff, and that's all. That's all we need. Thank you, woman. Yes. That's all we needed. Well, things have changed, and now, Oreo, you have gone too far. Oreo China just released fried chicken flavored cookies. Look, Fallon's nodding for heaven's sake. Anyway, it's a new collab with the Colonel, with the KFC. The cream filling, listen to this, audience, recreates the taste of KFC's original recipe of 11 herbs and spices. No, don't ooh that. Don't ooh that. KFC flavored Oreos, finally, a cookie that leaves a grease stain. That's right. Finally. Thank you, Aaron. Next, people in New York City are used to seeing strange things on the street.
Yeah.
But probably not like this. Look at this, audience. A giant hairball will be rolling. Yeah. This is real. Will be rolling through New York today. It's called the Tumble Hair.
No.
Yeah. The hair care brand K18 created the giant ball to promote a new hair longevity serum. Okay? A giant ball of hair in New York City. Finally, something the rats won't eat. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. It's Wednesday, and I'm trying. On today's show, you will never believe the hit song Two Legends Passed On. Plus, you guys love these episodes. It's our version of Oprah's favorite things. It's our staff best things ever. In my life, she's one of the best things. It's Fallon, everyone. Hello, beautiful.
I feel like both of those stories just prove, like, for you to get any attention on your marketing these days, you have to do something disgusting. Because it's like, if you just do like normal marketing, no one cares. You have to do something crazy or disgusting to get people to talk about it. The hairball's despicable.
Jeff wanted me, best things ever, he wanted me to do Speedos. Just to try to get, I'm sorry, what? Thongs. I'm sorry. And I'm like, absolutely not. Nobody needs that.
Speaking of that.
Listen, the audience booed that, for heaven's sake. Yeah.
Can I quickly, you know what's Bluey is like the kids' cartoon?
I love Bluey.
But they're Australian, but they call flip-flops thongs. So my daughter is constantly like, let me grab my thongs. And I'm like, lady, we don't call them that. She is 6 years old. I'm like, we have got to knock out the Bluey, confusion.
She says thongs?
Yes. And I'm like,
oh, that would be weird.
Yeah, they're flip-flops. Like, come on now.
Yeah, they're flip-flops, Olive.
Yeah.
They're flip-flops.
Yeah.
Speaking, the audience is having their own little show over there. Yeah. Is it a thong-wearing audience today?
We used to call them thongs. Yeah.
You used to call them thong? Flip-flop? Jeff used to call them thongs?
Did you stop calling them thongs when the underwear became popular? Is that why? Oh, yes. They all said yes.
They all said yes.
Okay.
Well, except for the second row. I don't know. Yeah. No. But again, Fallon and I are from Indiana. We just always called them Did you call them flip-flops?
Always flip-flops. Yeah.
Were you, in your part of Indiana, she's from the beautiful southern Indiana, and I'm from northwestern Indiana. Did you call it Coke or soda or pop?
Neither. We called it just like Coke, which confuses everyone. But when you're saying a generic soda, like if I was ordering a Mountain Dew, I wouldn't say, can I get a Coke? But when you're like, I'm going to go get a soda, I would say, I'm going to grab a Coke.
No matter what it is.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a Georgia thing. That's an Atlanta.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, if I was going to say something, it would never be pop. Like pop was not a thing that I said at all. It would have been maybe soda, but it was always just like, I'm going to grab a Coke.
That is legit fascinating because in the northern part, in Chicagoland, hi Chicago, and in my hometown, hi Michigan City, it was pop. It was pop. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Southern Indiana is basically the South.
It is, and people don't think that, but like we are on the border of Kentucky.
Yeah.
It is very like strong Southern accents, very like farmland area where I'm from.
Yeah,
so.
it was always pop, and up here. It's pop, or I've heard soda here in Minnesota. I mean, but it's mainly pop up here. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you, Thrifty Traveler is here a lot, and I want to tell you, if you think we just have him on here because he's cute, that's not the reason. He actually gives good. I'm complimenting the boys there, but they have legit great advice, and let me tell you. I just did one. I activated one of their tips, and I want you, because we're getting ready to get into the fall travel season and then the winter travel season, and I know it's barely Halloween season, but you got to start thinking about your holiday travel. No, I'm not kidding. Let your friend Jason help you out here. So Thrifty Traveler always tells you about these flash sales that airlines have. Now, I'm going to specifically talk Delta because that's we're a Delta hub, just like our city of Detroit, hi Detroit, and Atlanta. So I just got my passport. So I wanted to take the old thing for a spin. I get a 2-week vacation, and then to the chagrin of some of you, I then take a 3-week vacation. Is he on break again? I take a 3-week break in the holidays. And Colin, and as you guys know, it's really expensive to travel during the holidays, but that's when the break is. Any hoodly doodly. I said to Colin, when I was a kid, and if there is reincarnation, I think I was British. Because I think I was British because even as a kid, I dreamed of going to London. I really did. I remember being like 11 and sitting in my room looking at my Marilyn Monroe pictures and thinking I wanted to go to London. So I wanted to go, and so I said to Colin, I would really like to go this holiday season. He goes, Jason. He goes, the airline tickets are astronomical, like crazy expensive. We may have to do something else. And I'm like, okay, fine. Sunday, I released it. I said, okay, let's not even think about it. Let's do something else. Let's do something more economical. Monday morning rolls around, and you guys heard the beginning of this. I was literally coming out of the curtain, and Colin said, look at Thrifty Traveler. Delta's having a flash sale.
Oh.
A flash sale, and Thrifty Traveler alerts you of these things. This is the lesson. And this is really cheap, round trip to Paris for 125,000 Sky Miles, which is crazy good in Delta One.
That's extra crazy.
Which, thank you. Delta One is where you basically get a bed. Girl.
Yeah, you get like a cabin.
And you get a butler, and no, you don't get a butler, but no,
that'd be great.
It's the fancy, it's the 125,000 Sky Miles round trip. It was so Colin looked like a Warner Brothers cartoon character, and he goes, Jace, I know you're getting ready for the show, but girl, I need your Sky Miles. Let's book this because here's another lesson that Thrifty Traveler taught me. Did you guys know if you ever want to do a spontaneous purchase of an airline ticket, but you're like, oh God, I haven't worked out of the details, buy the ticket because you can get a full refund within 24 hours. If you guys didn't know that.
My friend Jenny does that all the time. She travels. She loves it. She will always book a trip and then spend the 24 hours actually deciding if she's going to do the trip and
Just
then
to get the
and then
sale.
cancel it just in case. She does that frequently.
If you see a great deal, jump on it. Buy it, lock it in, because I call it the home goods rule. If you see a mirror at Home Goods, don't think on it, buy the damn thing, because it won't be there tomorrow.
No, it will not.
It will not be there tomorrow.
And you can return it if you don't like it.
So we got the trip.
Yeah.
For heck, I literally, out of my pocket, for that trip, round trip,
Yeah.
I spent like $23.
That's insane.
Literally, I spent like $23. It was crazy, yeah. So follow Thrifty Traveler. Follow Thrifty Traveler and set Google alerts for whatever time period you want. And thank you, Delta. The hot dish when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Hot dish.
That's so cool.
Hot topics in the hot dish. Coming up next, hot trailer alert. Anne Hathaway, Josh Hartnett, and Dakota Johnson are in a new thriller based on a best-selling book. We'll show you the trailer. Then, Magic Johnson might be magic on the court, not so much when it comes to investing. Ooh. Then, it's our best thing ever staff show. We're all showing you the things we are loving, and we think you will too. What's on the list? You'll find out when we continue. Welcome back to the program. We're glad you're here. We appreciate you. Okay, let me activate. Let's open up, as Letterman would say. Let's do the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Let's open up the hot dish. There we go. Okay, we have bonkers. Again, I love that this show is live. We have bonkers breaking news. Executive producer Jeff just came over to me. Listen to this. A lot of money was exchanged. You know Bob Iger, the guy who was in charge of Disney for many, many years? I always joked that he was my boyfriend because I think he's a great leader. I read his book. Dude just bought the Lakers. like bought the Lakers like you would buy a fillet of fish. And him and one other dude. So two people. So it's like us buying a Big Mac. What's the deal worth? $12.5 billion.
Well, he must have had some friend investors help him out with that one, right?
I don't know. How much was Mickey Mouse paying him?
Clearly
oh
a
my
lot,
goodness.
yeah.
Holy crap.
That's a lot of money.
We can't even buy a Lakers jersey.
No.
You know what I mean?
They're very pricey.
They're very pricey.
Very pricey.
Anyway, that just happened, but there's more dish. First up, it's the movie Fallon mentioned yesterday, starring Anne Hathaway. Verity, I'm pronouncing that right?
Yeah, Verity.
Verity is based on the book by Colleen Hoover. It's a psychological thriller about a woman hired to complete a book by a popular writer. But there's much more to it than that. So we talked about it yesterday, and shiver me timbers, we got off the air, and the trailer dropped with Anne Hathaway, Josh Hartnett, and Dakota Johnson.
This is my confession. My autobiography. A writer's words should be honest and bloody and a little bit terrifying.
This place is insane. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I was his drug, and he was mine.
She was standing right there, Jeremy. Say something. Say something.
This is your final warning. Only darkness ahead.
October 2nd. Okay, talk to me.
This is Colleen Hoover's like most popular book. She's the one that wrote like the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni movie and stuff, but this is like her biggest book. So yeah, the gist is this author gets into an accident. She can't like move or talk anymore. So they need to finish this last book of hers. So they bring in an author played by Dakota Johnson. And the whole thing is kind of like, can Verity actually talk and move, and she's faking it? And so then things start happening between, obviously, you can tell, Dakota Johnson and the husband. And then she keeps seeing Verity move or do things. And so is she imagining it? Is it really happening? How did Verity end up in that situation to begin with? And so it's a very psychological thriller. And the book is...
You like the book?
Oh yeah, it was for probably like 4 years, like every book club's top pick of the year. It was so popular for so long.
Really?
It's messed up.
Okay,
yeah.
having read the book, you just saw the trailer. Does it look pretty, like bringing the book to life? Are you happy with that?
It's been a very long time since I've read this book, but yes. And the fact of like who they got for this makes me feel like they threw all their money into this one. Of all of her other like movies that have been like, so far, this one like looks like they really.
Josh Hartnett looks real good. He's aged real well. Yeah. Minnesota guy. Up next, it's one of the biggest songs of the early 90s. If you're around my age, you definitely remember dancing to this song at a high school dance. That's my girl. Friend of the show, Vanessa Williams, singing her signature hit, Save the Best for Last. It topped the Billboard charts for 5 weeks in the year I graduated high school, 1992, and we all danced like this. I danced to my senior prom to that song with my friend Chris Fisk. That's right. I had to bring my friend because, well, you know.
Chris Fisk, that's a mouthful.
Christine Fisk, yeah, she's one of my high school five. I broke up with my girlfriend right before this.
Brutal.
Yeah, so I didn't have anyone to dance with.
Man.
Yeah.
My dances were not.
I know it's a very sad story. I know it is.
My dances were not about the slow dances. They were about bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. It was a very, Indiana got aggressive, okay? It was like there was a tunnel and you were just like twerking through the whole thing. It was like very different. It was
not a single member of our staff is surprised by the story that you just told. Either my version or your story. No one is surprised on the team. Yeah. But get this, Vanessa was the third, because you're like, why are you showing this, Jason?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we'll Jeff's like, get to the story, moron. Anyway,
all right.
Vanessa was the third choice to sing that. In a new podcast interview, she talks about the big names who passed. Listen to this.
But the real story behind Save the Best for Last is like I was third dibs on that. So they gave it to Bette Midler, who passed. They gave it to Streisand, and she passed. And I was like third one up. And I was like, I love it.
And it's iconic.
Yeah.
It is iconic. Vanessa did say she had no idea the song would be a lasting hit. Oh, it's a great song. It sounds like the 90s, but it holds up.
And she looks phenomenal. Her eyes are just, you always forget how beautifully blue and piercing they are. So beautiful.
Speaking of the crew, everyone, you heard me joke that she's a friend of the show. Again, I always like when people are good. I don't always like to be, negative of like, oh, that person's horrible. A positive thing. Vanessa was one of the nicest stars to ever come into the studio. She was a doll, an absolute doll. Yeah. Vanessa said she missed out on a big hit as well. Amy Grant's #1 song, Baby Baby, in 91. The writer was supposed to give Vanessa a demo of the song, but forgot. I love that song. I know it's cheesy. I love that whole Amy Grant album. It's so cheesy. You need crackers with it, but yeah. Vanessa is currently starring in the Devil Wears Prada musical in London, and like Fallon said, Vanessa, you look amazing.
Are you going to go see that when you go to London?
Oh, that's right! That's right, I'm going to London. I forgot, yeah.
Colin, buy tickets.
Yeah, right, yeah. Next in the dish, a new gig for one of the breakout stars of a Netflix reality show. Remember Reese Weaver, who shot to fame as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader in the show America's Sweetheart? She was the breakout star. Well, at the end of last season, she announced that she was leaving the team, so leaving the show. But she's not staying out of the spotlight. Reese just announced that she's headed to Broadway. That's right. She's headed to Broadway. She'll be joining the cast of the long-running musical Chicago, playing the lead role of Roxy Hart. Reese talked about prepping for it on CBS Mornings.
I do have nerves going into it because there's so many iconic people who have played the role of Roxy and the incredible cast. And so I do think that there is a challenge ahead of me, but I'm so honored to be on this journey.
Reese kicks off her Broadway debut on September 7th.
I did not watch that show, the Texas
I devoured it.
So isn't she the one though? Like she left the show and people like thought it was all her husband. Like they didn't really like love her husband's vibes.
Fairly or unfairly, but yes, they blamed him because he's like, I'm paraphrasing, but kind of like, I don't want you in big scary Dallas. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, she's in big scary New York now. I mean, if you thought Dallas was scary, New York is like, and she's playing like a little, Reese is very like, Reese is very conservative and very like sweet. She's like a little hostess Twinkie. You know what I mean? And Chicago is a racy show.
Well,
so
they also had a Mormon wife before that. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna say people people will change for a little bit of money.
That's
and
right.
A little bit of fame and a little bit of fame.
I just didn't know she could sing.
I don't think you have to be okay, correct me. Oh my God. For that one, do you have to be an amazing singer? Because I feel like that's a celebrity guest appearance kind of spot. Erin's covering her mouth, but Bjorn and everyone's saying you don't have to.
No, you're right. The Real Housewives have done it. I mean, there's various Real Housewives. Like you and I like.
The backing cast can sing a little louder to help fill it out, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but maybe she's a great singer.
Maybe she's a great singer.
Know.
We don't know. I'll get tickets. I won't. But yeah, anyway. Next, imagine losing out on $2 billion. It happened, listen to this. It happened to basketball legend Magic Johnson. So, coming out of college in the 70s, Magic met with Nike founder Phil Knight about a sponsorship deal. At the time, in the 70s, guys, Nike was just getting started. Johnson was a guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night and shared the story of signing his very first sponsorship deal.
Converse offered me the most money. Adidas came in second. And Phil said, hey, I can't give you the same amount of money as Converse because we just started our company.
Yeah.
But I can give you something called stock.
Ooh. How much would that stock be worth today, Irv?
Almost $2 billion. Think about that. In 1979. It still hurts me to tell this story.
I bet it does, Mr. Johnson. Magic says he didn't even know what stocks were at the age of 19. Why?
Well,
yeah.
It's like you can't blame him because it could have also turned into nothing. It could have been like so you take the money in the moment. I get it.
You have no idea.
No.
I had a friend who worked for AOL back in the beginning of AOL when it was huge. You've got mail. And cashed out her stock right before it crashed. No, before she got out when it was high, and then a
lot of companies will offer that. They're like, hey, they still do. Can't compete with that salary, but how about some stocks in the company? And sometimes it's a really great choice.
And sometimes it's not.
It's not.
Sometimes it's like, ooh, Montgomery Ward or something. Anyway, we have more dish coming up in just a little bit. Back in a moment. Oh, no, we don't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call a mistake live on the air. Act like I didn't say that, so I will say this. When we return, the best things ever. Next. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I say it all the time. When I love something, I tell everyone about it. And lucky for me, I have a show. It's time again for Best Things Ever, everybody. That's right. You love when we do these episodes. Today, the entire Jason Show staff, well, not the entire, but a big chunk of them, Fallon, hi. Executive producer Jeff next to Fallon, and then bringing up the rear right there is producer Bjorn. We're all sharing our favorite things right now, and if you look closely, I think Bjorn's is a plant. Anyway, but first, I'll go first. Back on, speaking of vacations, during my vacation, I looked at Colin and I said, as I get ready to glide further into the 50s, I want to do some skin stuff. I want to do a skin routine so I can look halfway decent and not be looking like a shriveled prune by the time I get older. And he's like, well, don't do anything fancy. Don't spend money on like fancy brands. We're in an era now where drugstore brands are really good. I kept hearing that. So I decided, okay. So I researched. We're on vacation. We're sitting there. We had plenty of time. So I researched the best for my age, and I'm a dude. The best drugstore products to use in the morning and the night. So I have 2 and 2. Here's my morning routine. Here's the first product that I use. This is the Rock Vitamin C Serum. The Revive and Glow Daily Serum. It's $29.99. This serum for the fancy brands can be like $60, $70. Girl, you do not need to spend this. And even, this is even expensive. Rock is a really good brand. You can step down from this. But since this was my first time at the rodeo, I wanted to go a little bouge, but drugstore bouge. And this, everyone knows that vitamin C brightens your skin. It just adds a lot. And I will tell you, I've been doing it now for about a month, and I legitimately, you can't really tell on television, but I have noticed a difference in my skin because I look at my melon every day. So I start with this, and I let that sit for about a minute to dry. And then the next thing I use is this. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Hydraulic Acid Face Serum. This is around $25. Again, there are other brands that have this type of I said hydraulic.
What are you, hyaluronic?
Yeah, hyaluronic. I said hydraulic.
You know what? I was like,
to lift up my bags, I need hydraulics. Hyaluronic, right?
Yes.
Serum. And I do those two things, plus I put an SPF on, and that is what I do for my morning routine. It takes me like just a tick and a talk to do it. I don't spend a lot of time. I dampen my face to make sure it absorbs, but make sure your face is clean when you do it.
I use that brand, but I pronounce it wrong. I call it CeraVe, which I don't think is right. How you say it is right.
CeraVe.
But I use CeraVe. I use that for like my regular lotion anyway, because facial moisturizers, and this is the thing, when they call it like the woman tax, when it's a woman's product, it's automatically more expensive because they know we'll spend it. So I just get that kind of lotion, and I use it for my body and my face, and I think it's like so great, and especially like in the winters, it's so like perfect. So it's a good brand.
So my night routine, I decided to put up a camera in my mirror in my bathroom. Do not be scared. This was moments before I went to bed. I'm basically in my pajamas. So here's my night routine. Check it out. Hello, welcome to my bathroom and my night routine. I use the Rock right here, good brand, retinol correction, line smoothness, I can't even read it, night serum capsules. And the little capsules like this, they look like that. I break one open. Let me show you here. I break one open and I just put a couple dots on my face. Boom, 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 boom. And then rub that in and let that dry. Okay, it's been like a minute or two. I let the serum, those little capsules dry. Now I use the CeraVe night cream, skin renewing night cream, and I just put a little on my face here. Little dab will do ya. I don't put a lot. Under my eye, I'll put some over here. Oh, that's a lot, Jace. But, gotta get rid of those bags at 52. I almost said 51. And then I do some on my forehead and on my neck. And that is basically it. Now, I will tell you, when you first start off, it recommends to not do these every day. Do it every other day. But the night cream you can do, and in like a month or two, you'll look 16. Or maybe 48. I'll take 48 at this point. But no, listen to that closely. Do not do those little capsules every day when you start off to see if you have a reaction. Do it every other day. Again, if you were looking for a pencil, let's put up the graphic here, Leo. These are the two products I use for night. The little capsules, which, by the way, the Rock Retinol Night Serum. Jeff was exhausted by the process of opening up those little capsules. Jeff, you literally just tear it off.
I'm so tired when you go to sleep that I'm just like, ugh.
Girl, it takes 4 seconds. And then the CeraVe Night Cream.
I work all day on this show.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how you do it. You carry us on your back. But that night cream, I didn't think, because Colin kept telling me, you're going to love it. You're going to love the way it feels. He was right. I got to tell you, my face, it just softened when I wake up. I do notice it when I look in the mirror first thing, and I used to go like that. But when I look at my face the first thing in the morning, there is a difference about a month in. Now look, do I look 16? No.
You have really great skin though. Like you genuinely have very beautiful skin.
Oh, thank you, love.
Really
And doesn't it feel better after doing all that?
Yes.
It does feel better. And Colin said that, and I'm like, no, leave me alone. I just want to go to bed. I'm like grumpy over here. I just want to go to bed. But I legitimately feel better. I do. And all of those products are around the $25 to $30 range. And you heard me say a little dabble, do ya?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I have those capsules too, and what I like about them is you're not overusing the product because each capsule
It
is
limits
contained.
you. Yeah.
And look how old Bjorn is 70. Really? I mean, look how good he looks.
Oh my God.
Fallon, Jeff, and Bjorn will share their picks when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Back after this. Look how good you look, girl. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's our Best Things Ever show with our staff. I showed you my night cream, my day cream. What does Fallon have up her sleeve? What do you have?
Less cream. So this one is a makeup product, and if you are like me, it especially happens, I think, as you get older, your eyelashes almost become non-existent, it seems. So I have like minimal eyelashes. So this is a mascara I found that I really like, and it's from a brand called Merit, which I really like. So the first thing I do before I buy a beauty product is I always Google and make sure it is cruelty-free. And I also look to see that it's clean, and Merit falls into all those categories. So it's like the first rule of thumb I have. I have never used a tubing mascara before, which I will share what that is in a second. But to be completely transparent, Merit sent me a free little tiny sample of this, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I noticed like I immediately saw a difference in my eyelash volume and length, and I think it is because it's the tubing. I also have super sensitive eyes. I don't know if you do or if you wear contacts. This is actually safe for those. Here's an example. On the left side, you'll see that I don't have any mascara on, and on the other side, you will see I do.
Girl.
So it's a pretty dramatic difference. So
your eyes look bigger.
Yes, and so like if I tear up, which I like, my eyes will water, and before, even if I don't like waterproof mascara, I don't like how it makes my eyelashes feel, but if I would get the kind that wasn't and my eyes watered, it would like smear under my eyes. So this doesn't do it. It'll last like up to 16 hours. And so fun fact about the tubing, it kind of kind of builds on itself, and the first couple of times you wash it off in the shower, you are going to freak out because I thought my actual eyelashes were coming out, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? No, it's just like, it's like the tubes come off. So when I get out of the shower, I don't have any left residual smear of black mascara under my eyes. It just comes off, and it's easy to like clean off and then reapply the next day. And I just felt like my other mascaras, no matter how much I washed my face, I'd wake up in the morning and still have like a little bit of black under my eyes from it like smearing. So I just really like this. I have not tried other tubing mascaras. This is my first, but I just really, really like Merit. So anyway, it isn't cheap. It isn't drugstore like prices. So it is for a full size, it's $28, and for a mini, it's $16. But I use, maybe this is bad, I use the same mascara for like probably 4 to 6 months almost. So it gets me through like almost half a year.
Seem expensive.
And I use
I don't buy mascara.
in comparison with like mascaras at a drugstore, you can get them for like.
Thank you for laughing at that audience that Jeff doesn't buy mascara.
I feel like you would get a regular drugstore one for probably between $10 and $15.
Oh, really?
So it is like more expensive than that.
Yeah, but if it lasts and it's quality, and especially if you have sensitive eyeballs like
I do, yes. So I really, really enjoy this. It comes in black or brown. So
yeah. No joke, you sometimes, you're beautiful no matter what, but you sometimes see before and after photos on these infomercials, and you're like, oh, girl, there's really no difference. That picture of you, that was a real difference.
Yeah, as you can see, my eyelashes are, basically non-existent in the first one.
And you're not wearing any eyeliner, right?
No.
Yeah, and that makes, and even that makes your eyes pop without the eyeliner.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Should we wrap now, Jeff?
I don't care.
Are we going to you or are we going to a commercial?
We're going to commercial. That's what the words say.
I'm going to read these words if that's all right with you, Jeff. Executive producer Jeff and Bjorn are next when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. What's the word say?
Read the word.
Read the word. Don't forget full episodes available on YouTube, Roku, Fox Local, and Tubi. Well, it is a show dedicated to the products that we are loving these days. We call it Best Thing Ever. The words on the teleprompter are telling me that executive producer Jeff is next. Jeff?
I have a hard time holding my sass back sometimes.
I know, it's fine.
I forget
America
we're on
loves it.
TV.
I know.
All right, first of all, I'm using 2 former Best Things Ever right now.
Right now, and you don't even know it, audience.
The shirt that Jason and I both bought, Uniqlo, different colors. And then I have the Peter Thomas Roth eye firming.
Oh my gosh.
So I can barely talk right now.
That's right.
No, today, my best thing ever today. Remember when you did the Courtney Cox
home court,
which is great, but it's a little pricey.
Yeah, it is.
Be honest.
The laundry guy, Patrick Richardson, introduced it to me.
It's great.
It's a great line of environmentally safe, made with real products, dishwash soap, laundry, hand soap cleaner, and I still love it, but it is very pricey.
Anywho, Trader Joe's this summer. Trader Joe's came out with a kind of a dupe. So this is the Neroli Blossom Multi-Purpose Cleaner. I think Leo has a picture right there. It's $4, $3.99.
$4.
Now, I will say it is a summer only. So you better, if you want it, you better go today. So they have a multi-purpose cleaner. They have a room spray, which is the little bottle here. Leo,
they
you want to come back?
By the way, they have the hand soap
and
too.
the hand soap.
I bought the hand soap.
I have never had the hand soap. Anyway, this stuff smells so good. It makes me want to clean. And who wants to clean? No, but
Jeff cleaned his office this morning, audience. He cleaned his office.
I'm going to spray it. It's not annoying. I'll spray the room spray. That's room spray.
Room spray, yeah.
Yeah. But it's so fresh.
It smells like
And
we look like baby birds.
It reminds me of the Bath and Body Works honeysuckle spray back in the day.
That reminds me of the one of the Courtney Cox scents.
Yeah, she has a neroli scent, I believe.
She does.
What's neroli?
So it's like there's what the website says: orange, bergamot, lemon, musk, and sandalwood.
I like musk and sandalwood for sure.
So. And the good thing about it is the cleaner actually works.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, it smells great. But no, I clean mirrors. I've cleaned my, countertops, everything, tables.
It's so good.
And it works really well.
I know you can't smell it, but it's really good.
And $3.99, and the bottle's a decent size. I mean, I've had this for a couple weeks, and I've only, I still have 3/4 of it left.
But again, get there now because it's not going to. Colin, if you're watching, go get it right now.
July and August only. So
that's it.
Go
running out of time.
But people on TikTok are going nuts about it.
As they should. That is because the Courtney Cox stuff can be like 25, even more per bottle, and that's a heck of a savings.
And it's a pretty bottle too.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful bottle. Yeah,
it's not ugly.
Okay, Bjorn, you're as Vanessa Williams saying, we saved the best for last. That's right. Yeah.
All right. So mine is an app. And right now, I just need to say this. Apps these days are a little out of control.
Beyond.
Every time you download one, they ask you, would you like a subscription? Would you like to pay something monthly every day?
No.
So I was looking for a plant app, and my plants were not doing so well. So I need to stop them from dying and to save them. I tried out a few, and then I finally landed on Plant Parent. So this, we have a photo of it. Oh, here's the video. Okay, so they do ask you for a yearly subscription right away. All you have to do is cancel up above.
Yeah, don't be paying for that business.
Don't go for that. So it makes you take a photo of your plant. It scans it, gives it, and then it tells you what the plant is. Some of these plants have odd names. I can't remember any of them. This is a cast iron plant. It told me this morning it was looking a little unhappy.
Wait a minute. The app can tell you if the damn plant's depressed?
It gives you a diagnosis.
Give it self-affirmations, okay?
So again, you just upload it, it scans, identifies the plant, and it's great for if you're starting out as a plant parent, which is my case right now. I'm like 2 to 3 years in. Some have died, some I'm trying to keep alive. It keeps track of your watering schedules, tells you what pot it should be in, the type of soil, how often you should fertilize. And the other great thing, and this is like the number one reason why I wanted it, is it tells you where you should put the plant in your house, depending on sunlight. And I have a full screen of this right here. It shows you like full shade, medium shade, partial shade, and which shade area your plant should go in. And that was really tripping me up because all my plants were turning brown. They were getting too much sunlight in my old apartment, and now I can place them where they need to be placed.
That is legit. That is legit awesome. I don't have a green thumb, so plants scare me. I would actually use that.
And they also offer like free courses on popular plants like the spider plant or the peace lily. And they tell you all the things you need to do to take care of them.
Somewhere garden guy is crying. I mean,
I think Dale loves this.
Dale loves it?
Yeah, he's an endorser of apps for your plants.
So it's completely free if you just say no. I don't want
to. Hit cancel in the
don't pay for
right
it.
hand corner.
Great.
Do you have something similar?
I use one. I haven't seen that one. That sounds even better. I haven't done a full exploration of mine. Mine's called Picture This, and I was using it outdoors because I was like, is this a weed or not? And I didn't know if I should pull it or not. And so I would take a picture and it would tell me if it was. But I bet it probably does the same thing, and it also does the same crap in the beginning where it tries to make you pay for a subscription. You just hit cancel.
You are right about that.
All the apps?
All the apps.
You get anything. I bought this and it's like download an app. And I'm like, what? It didn't really. But I'm like, everything you buy now, it's like you need to download an app. I'm like,
free
calm
apps.
down.
Make free apps.
Make apps free again. That's fantastic. Yeah, make apps free again. Jeff, should I read the words on the screen?
Now read them.
Thanks to Fallon, Jeff, and Bjorn.
You're welcome.
If you missed any of our best things ever, all you have to do is search The Jason Show on YouTube. Full episodes right there. Just punch in Jason Show TV. We will return right after this. Back in a moment, everybody. Bjorn, that's really good.
Here, Bjorn. Let me do your eyelashes.
Happy birthday to everyone celebrating in our birthday club. They get that sash VIP treatment. A trip to my house.
Wow.
A rotisserie chicken dinner. That's right.
Yum.
Thanks to our partner, Home Furniture. Coming up tomorrow on the show, the perfect wine for girl dinner. Wine expert Leslie Miller will share her picks. And by the way, Leslie got me. I'll show you tomorrow. The most hysterical birthday present, and I will debut it tomorrow. I love Leslie. And just over 2 weeks and counting until day one of the best state fair in the country, the Minnesota State Fair. Don't forget to end our summer season. We're live for 2 hours at the fair every weekday except for Labor Day. You don't need a ticket for the show. You just need a ticket for the fair. So come see us. We'll be right back. Back after this.
They gave you Labor Day off. That's so nice.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Really quick, I don't want to bring the party down, but I want to send some love out. It's funny that we mentioned Indiana at the top of the show. I want to send love out to my family in Indiana. My dad's side of the family. I lost my uncle, Leslie, on Monday. Les was a goofy guy. I loved him. He watched over me when I lost my dad at a very early age. And I just want to send love to all my family back in Michigan City, Indiana, and especially my cousin Justin, who is handling everything basically by himself. And I just want to say I love you to Justin and Randy. and to my whole family. So I love you very much. That's going to do it for us, everybody. Hug your family tonight. Thanks to this audience. Thanks to you for watching. If you want to come see us, scan that QR code on the side of your screen. And if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Woo! Woo!